good. Today we are going to talk about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some other cryptocurrencies, and also we'll have a look at some of the upcoming news and events that might affect the overall Bitcoin ecosystem. So starting with Bitcoin, currently it is trading around 40,150, and if you look at the Fibonacci numbers here, you see it's around zero point 0.5, which is a great, which is considered a golden opportunity, a golden zone to buy Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrencies. So if you look at these candles, you can see uh, we we have a huge volume um, in the past in these areas, and we are currently trading around at that area. I'm expecting Bitcoin to maybe touch these areas again before we make another move upward, more like how it happens here. So I'm expecting a similar scenario here in um for Bitcoin in the upcoming days, like a week downward to maybe 45, 46, 34, sorry, 34K, and then a boom. This is what I'm expecting, and we can also have another scenario which can be like Bitcoin consolidating around in these prices for a while and before going upward. So what I am more about is this scenario. Um, I'm pretty much sure that this scenario is going to happen. And why is that? Is because we have a halving event coming up, which is going to happen in between April. So it's on around 20th April. Let me mark it down, and it's going to happen here. You know, on 20 April. Okay, so it's going to happen here. But before we cannot go like this. I don't really think that Bitcoin has to move upward like this. The reason is that the exchanges will try to manipulate the market to do a long squeeze. We were people were heavy long on Bitcoin for a long time. Before ETF approval. So what I'm expecting is a shake of a hand to almost 35, 37, or at least I'm expecting Bitcoin to go at least to do at least 35, 37, and then boom. So there are two, three scenarios, but this is likely to happen. A jump towards 34 to 34 to, here 34 to 44, 35 is likely possible before we move upward. And in these 2 months, like between I think February is sorry, January is ending, so between February to March we will have more of a like consolidation between 35k to 35k to 44 45k, or more or less, and then we will move upward. This is the likely scenario uh, I'm having in my mind for Bitcoin. And moving forward, we will also talk about some crypto gems. But before, let's have a look at Ethereum. Okay, Ethereum is currently holding around 22.235k and 2235. And if we look at here, we have a quite a really great sports zone here, which is being formed. I believe Bitcoin, Ethereum will be trading around these areas for a couple of weeks, or maybe then we will have a boom. The reason I'm expecting this is that ETF is in May, so the likely scenario. So I'm expecting BTC to go like Ethereum to go like you know rocket in the coming days. And this is mainly because of Ethereum ETF, as BTC was approved for ETF, so everyone will be bullish on Ethereum ETF, and there will be this is likely to happen that we will have a really good bull run on Ethereum. I'm sure that we will make a new all-time high in the coming days, maybe before ETF date. So let's see, or at least, so what I'm thinking is that it can go sideways, or maybe do a 20k, and then it's likely to go like that. So 35k is something, I would say our 1 TP. I'm pretty much sure that it will hit 35k for sure. uh, I'm not too FOMO into it, but this is something, a realistic target in my mind is 35k, 35, 3.5k. Okay, so this is going to my first TP in the next coming months, and this is not a financial advice. I would like to tell you all, this is not a financial advice. And then we can move also forward to 30, 40k, but it's more of a resistance zone. But with Bitcoin ETF, Bitcoin halving event approaching and everything going in the market, so I'm pretty much sure that it will do a lot good in the next bull run, which is going to happen between 2024 to 2025. And this is going to be a hell of an opportunity for every one of you to make a good money. So let's move towards our next cryptocurrency, which is altcoin, which is Woo. Okay, this is something I'm holding for a long time, and this is something I'm pretty excited about because the team behind Woo is building. I mean, they are really working in their utility. They are building their platform from scratch, and they are doing a great job. I have seen them so I was so active in their communities, on so their social media platforms, and they are also doing great with their platform as well. I mean, the UAE of Woofy and everything. So I'm pretty excited about this project as well. And what here we can see is, this pretty much, you look at this accumulation zone where it hit support zone and then went upward. But here we have a likely scenario, and you can see there is also a support zone. So and the way it is holding for like the whole of 20 to 30 days, it is holding here. So I'm pretty much sure that we will have a great upward movement. What I'm thinking is likely a sideways consolidation, and then boom, in the alt season. My realistic target is going to be around 55, 0 0.578, but I'm optimistic about 0.72, and it is likely to hit $1 or 0.87 cents at least in the coming days, or maybe by March, or somewhere in between here. I'm not sure about that, but we will also have to assess the market. This is the zone I'm expecting by March to April. So I'm not sure that we are likely to going there. I mean, that soon, but this is something that is going to happen in the near future. So I would really recommend you guys to watch it out. I mean, Woo, and then it's not a financial advice. Let's move to our next two projects, which are going to be Luna and USTC. Both are Luna projects, but what I'm liking about these projects is that they recently filed bankruptcy. Let me show you the news. File, I- one second, filed for bankruptcy. So here, Terraform Labs, the company behind Luna cryptocurrency and Terra stablecoin, has filed for bankruptcy in Delaware. Luna and Terra stablecoin both collapsed participating in a crypto market turmoil in May. So they recently filed, basically filed. bankruptcy. And what I'm liking is that it's more like a dead cryptocurrency to accumulate. I'm not going to tell you that, guys, it will perform really good in the bull run, but I'm pretty much sure that it can give you a 10x returns, at least 10x returns. I mean, it's likely for me to have, I'm gonna have a position like this on uh, Lunek for a while. Like, I'm optimistic that it will at least hit 0.1 cent, at least 1 cent in the coming days. So the risk to reward ratio is almost 9. So what I'm losing is 1% of, and what I can, the upside potential is quite high for me. So I'm pretty much optimistic about it as well. The reason why I am pretty optimistic is that if we look at FTT, which also filed for bankruptcy, and after the news of its revival, it really went upside. Here you see, for a long time it was trading around, I mean, almost nothing. Look at this, for a long time, since its bankruptcy, for a long time. Look at this. This was the level. Tira Lunak hit almost $1, and then it went to almost 5.443, and still there is no official news of its revival. It was more of a rumor based news, but it did a great job. I mean, I'm personally expecting a similar scenario for Luna as well. Let's see what happens, but I'm pretty much sure it is going to happen. And I mean, there is no I would say, if you look at the Luna chart, I don't think that it can go a lot more downward. I mean, the downside is basically a lot less. The downside potential is a lot less compared to what we can do in terms of, if a revival or something like that, a compensation to crypto holders happened, then we will have a great opportunity. We can grab it as a great opportunity to update some profits. And moving on, let's have a look at some gems when it comes to, okay, I would like to tell you about something about BRC20 tokens. I would really recommend you to have a look at cryptocurrencies like MUBI MultiBit, which is a BRC20 project. And why I am recommending you is because it's currently, look at this, wow, beautiful. Currently it's trading around its support zone, and what I am optimistic is that there is going to be a halving event. So with the halving event, a lot of pumping will happen in these BRC20 projects. So for me, a new all-time high for MUBI is likely to happen in the next coming days, not by March at least, maybe April or March, by the end of March or April. So this is something I'm holding, and I would recommend to do it, but this is not a financial advice. You have to do your own research. Okay, so look at MUBI, and then there are also projects like BRC20.com. I'm not sure if it appears here. USDT, it is okay, so here it is. So I would also recommend you to check out this project as well. And it is currently trading around almost its starting price, but the upside potential is quite high. And if you look at their market cap, they are quite a low. The market cap is even a lot low. So we can make out a lot of good money while having a really low stop loss situation. I mean, potential to loss is a lot lower than compared to what in terms of upside it can do. So that's all for now, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you will find it helpful in your learning for learning purposes, and goodbye for now.